Good. Show them on FaceTime. Okay, Vince Lombardi, the legendary coach of the Green Bay professional football team, once said, "Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing." When we think of sports, we think of teams, games, and winning or losing, but the social, mental, and physical benefits we gain by learning and playing sports at a very young age transcend to help us live when we are old. In the article, 7 Benefits of Sports and Fitness for the Elderly, at Sports Psychology Today website, Sports Prolongs Life. The issue is significant for all, but it becomes vitally important as you get older. Physical activity is the key to a long, healthy life. If we all brainstorm today on the benefits of playing sports, the list would be long. Since there is a time limit, I would like to talk about the mental, social, and physical benefits that I can relate to from my youth and how these same benefits are improving the quality of life in my grandma. First, the social benefits can help build a foundation for a young kid that will help them thrive the rest of their life. The social benefits teach dependability and accountability. An example of this is being on time. When I was in Pee Wee baseball, it was important that everyone was there on time. If a player was not there on time, the whole team would have to wait until everyone was there. And then sometimes you'd even have to do extra conditioning or extra sprints after practice, so being on time is important. Another example is working as a team. If everyone doesn't chip in, the players won't be successful, so everyone has to do their part in order for success to come. The social benefits teach discipline and goals. It's important that practice makes perfect, just like in speech class. Practice, 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 and then practice some more. That's why the professionals are so good, is because they practice all the time, and then they practice even more when they think that they're done. It's important to set your goals high too, rather than low. If you don't reach your goals, that's okay, but it's better to have it that way than to set them low and just easily reach them and then not have anything to really care about for the rest of your sports. And then by setting the bar high, you're able to measure your progress and see how far you're coming along with your goal, and you're able to gauge how far you are into it. Next, the benefits of playing sports can have a tremendous effect on a person's mental health as well. According to the article, The Role of Exercise in Anxiety and Depression on the National Strength and Conditioning Association website, it has been pronounced that physical activity and exercise might have an important role to play in managing mild to moderate mental health conditions. This is going to reduce anxiety and depression. Just by getting up and out and just being with people is automatically going to take stress off your mind. Just being around people is going to help with that too, and lifting and all that stuff. And then just the enjoyment of competition is also going to relieve that stress too on your mind. Winning is going to help if you're playing a sport and you're winning or whatnot. It's just going to help and relieve that stress. Mental goal setting is very important as well, because it shows or it gives you something to work towards, and then you're able to gauge your success off that. By just being out there, sometimes if you don't have a goal set, it's not as fun, or you're just not mentally into it. So this part is very important, just to have a goal and then just to be able to gauge your success. Lastly, arguably the most important benefit of playing sports is the physical side of it. In youth, the bare minimum is 60 minutes a day that everyone should be getting exercise. And then once you get older, the bare minimum is 20 minutes a day. These are just estimates on the minimums. Going over this is certainly not going to hurt anybody. It's going to be actually better for you, but these are just the bare minimums that you should be doing when you're playing sports. Playing sports is also going to help you build coordination. Just by doing sprints or lifting or throwing a ball or catching a ball, all that's just going to help build your coordination, and then that'll lead into your coordination when you're older. Balance and muscle strengthening is also very important. My grandma played softball until she was 65 years old, and then after that, when she was even older, she would just come outside and play football with us sometimes in the backyard. And if she didn't do this, then she would be in a much worse shape now. She's 84 years old now and is still able to walk around and get around and still has that core strength. And if she wasn't playing sports until she was 65, she probably would not have that strength. According to the article, Benefits of Physical Activity on the Center of Disease Control and Prevention website, Doing aerobic muscle strengthening and bone strengthening physical activity at a moderately intense level can slow the loss of bone density that comes with old age. So just by getting up and getting out there and exercising, it's going to automatically reduce the risk of disease when you're older. And then it's also going to allow you to maintain a healthy weight. Just by getting out there and sweating, you're going to lose calories or burn calories, and it's going to be a lot better than just sitting inside on a couch. Being active and playing sports can increase your mental, social, and physical state and is a key part to one's health throughout your life. As the saying by Rice Grantland goes, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. Maybe the quote should be, it's not whether you win or lose, it's whether you play the game at all. Playing sports, either young or old, might not seem like a big deal, but it can change your life and even add years to your life.
Good.
So that. That's really self.